You guys, please excuse how I look. I know I look a mess. I've been looking a mess this whole time that I lived in Vegas. But you guys, today is Monday, May 19th, and I'm done. I'm done doing DoorDash. I'm done. I am so done. Like, I'm just trying to take a deep breath because I cannot do it no more. I cannot do another DoorDash delivery. I cannot. I can't. So if I'm gonna be evicted, then that's what it's gonna have to be, because I cannot live like this. I'm sorry. I came to Las Vegas to get a better life, not a worse life. I was living a great, abundant life back home. And you know what? I should have been grateful with that. But I thought that life was about growing and expanding and becoming better and wanting more for yourself. That's what I thought life was about. So I don't want to say that I was wrong. I just wanted to try to get better for myself. I wanted better for my life. I wanted better for my daughter. I wanted to show her that you can do... I don't want to start crying. Oh my God. I wanted to show her that you can do anything that you put your mind to. Oh my God, you guys, I'm sorry. I don't want to cry on camera, so I'm just gonna try my best not to cry. So I wanted to show her that you can do anything that you put your mind to. And that's what I wanted to show my supporters. That's what I wanted to show my friends, my family. That's what I wanted to show people on my channel. And you guys, I showed you guys that. So it might not have went like the perfect way that I wanted to show it, but yeah, I still did it. And now, oh my God, I hate when I like get in my feelings and get emotional, because it's hard for me to stop and it's hard for me to just go back to normal. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna take one step back and let God take the wheel, because I cannot do it. You guys, I'm not a lazy person. I think, okay, in my last video that I posted, I think it's coming across as me being a lazy person, like I don't want a job or like I don't want to work, when that is not the case. I don't think you guys, if you guys watched my last video, my videos before I moved here, I had a job. I worked at Mac. That was my dream job. I was working there. That's where I wanted to work ever since I was a kid, and I finally got to work there, and I was making good money. I was making $23 an hour, so that was more than enough to help me. So I'm not a lazy person. Even before then, I had a job. I was an administrative assistant for 2 years. I was an administrative assistant a couple times in my life. So I'm not a lazy person, and I think it's getting misconstrued that I'm a lazy person and I came here and I just expected not to have to work, and that is not the case at all. I want a job. I do. Like, I really want one, but I don't qualify for free childcare out here, and I called them time after time. I just got off the phone with them again, you guys. I call them every day. I call the childcare places. They won't give me like a voucher, nothing. They just I don't qualify. I don't know. So I don't have childcare. There's no way around that. So it just sucks because in California I had access to childcare. Here I don't have access to childcare. So my daughter can go to school. She can go to the morning program, the after school program. But these jobs, because this is Vegas, everything is open 24 hours. Everything is open still on the weekends. Everything is open still in the evening time. So this is why these jobs out here require you to work nights and weekends. That's it. There's nothing that I can do. Like, I've really tried my hardest. I don't know what else to do. So anyways, this is why I've come to this conclusion of I'm just gonna step back and let God take the wheel. And this is not my first time taking this approach. I've taken this approach before. If you go back and watch my videos right before I moved here, I was like freaking out because the person that I was staying with was deciding to move back home because she couldn't find a job, and that was gonna leave me and my daughter homeless. So I was freaking out, you guys. It's all on video if you go back and watch my videos. I was freaking out. I was crying. I didn't cry on camera that time, so you won't see me crying there, but I was crying in private alone. I was freaking out, crying, losing my mind, because I was just feeling like I just packed up, I just did all this, I just came out here for what? Like, if I would have known that I was gonna end up homeless, I would have never came. So anyways, my point that I'm trying to make is that I said in that video that I'm gonna take my hands off the wheel because I'm trying to manipulate the situation. I'm trying to plug in all the puzzle pieces and like get childcare, get a job, get an apartment. I'm trying to, because, okay, my job working at Mac, that's the job that I was supposed to have when I came out here. I was supposed to go work at the Mac out here in Vegas. But when I got here to Vegas, it took 2 months for them to finally transfer me out here. It took 2 months for my transfer to process when I arrived here. So for 2 months, I was just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And yeah, when my transfer finally processed, they told me that I was only needed on the weekends. So that's how my whole plan shattered in front of my eyes. So at that moment, I didn't have a job anymore. So yeah, I didn't have a job. My friend was packing up, going back home to California, and now me and my daughter are left to be homeless. So now I'm like scrambling. I'm scrambling for dear life to get a job. You guys, I took the most random job. It's on my YouTube channel if you watched it. I was trying to do like some medical courier job, and it was like a scam. Like, it didn't work out. It was a scam, and I didn't get that job. I mean, I had the job, but I quit the job because it was a damn scam. So that didn't work out. Now I'm like losing my mind. Now I'm going crazy. Now I'm like, my brain is like going like this. Like, I don't know. It was doing like flips and spirals. And so there's nothing I could do but cry. And then I just told God, like, I don't know. I don't know what you want me to do. I really didn't know what he wanted me to do. Yeah, I was crying. I was just trying my best to like hold it together. But It was bad. It was really bad. And then I told you guys, someone that was a friend of mine back then had, or I don't know if I called them or if they called me, I don't remember, but basically I told them everything what was going on, and that person offered me to stay with them, and they offered to help me get a place. It was within that moment that I let go of it. Literally seconds later after I let go, that popped up for me, and it was a blessing from God. And I think that this situation is just me having to learn how to let go, because we're not in control of our own lives. We're only in control of like certain aspects. Please don't mind my shaking voice, because I don't know why I keep wanting to cry, but I know that God wants me to get this message out. I know that he wants somebody to hear this. You guys, when I start crying, my face turns red, like the color of a tomato. But I know that God wants me to get this message out for somebody who needs to hear it. So yeah, I think that he wants me to release control over the situation. That's what he always wants me to do, is like release my control, because it's not in my control. Nothing is in our control. Only some things are in our control. But when God has like a plan for your life, or like a calling on your life, it's not in your control. So I think in this season, God knows that I don't really want to work at a job. Like, in the long run, I don't see myself as an employee, but I will if I have to. I don't mind it, but I think that God, I think he wants me to do something different with my life. If he sees that I like YouTube and I have a voice, then I think he wants me to use my voice to help other people and inspire other people with my story. Okay, there's another thing that I want to tell you guys. This is personal, but I always say everything anyways, so I don't care. Like, we're all gonna die anyways. Life is not even real. So I've been living here for 5 months now, and my rent has got paid every month. My phone bill has got paid every month. PG&E has got paid every month. And yes, me doing DoorDash has helped, but I want to add one thing. Each month, no matter how much DoorDash that I did, it was never enough for my rent. It was never enough. Each month I got blessed. I got lucky from either somebody giving me some money. Yeah, it's been people giving me money. People that I don't even know. Some people I don't know. Some people I do know. But people have literally been giving me money. And I'm not talking about $100 here, $100 there. I'm talking about $800, $900 to help me pay my rent. And some of them I don't know. These are people that, and this is why when I said in my video, God has been helping me and I genuinely don't know. I'm not lying. I genuinely do not know. These people have helped me with literally the exact dollar amount that I needed. And I didn't ask them for that. They did it on their own. My last video, or not my last video, but like 2 or 3 videos ago, I talked about how I see 777 and 888 like every time I step out the door. I see it on somebody's license plate, I see it on a billboard, I see it on my phone, on the I see it everywhere. And I explained to you guys how it's making me angry, because I don't know what they're trying to tell me, what the universe is trying to tell me. But now I know that the universe is telling me that luck is on my side and I am abundant. So with that, there's no reason for me not to have faith. Like, he has shown me since I've got here. God has shown me since I got here that he has my back. He has not left my side this whole time. He has been right there. I'm sorry, I keep crying, and I know that's probably gonna irritate people who's watching, so I'm sorry. But I can't help but to cry. I'm a Cancer and we cry. But yeah, he has shown me that he has been by my side this whole time. He has not left me. And there's no reason for me not to have faith. And yeah, it sucks because I think I'm so used to being able to make my own money. I'm not used to having to rely on the universe or just faith in general. I'm used to just getting up and going to work. If that's how I make money, then that's how I make it. I mean, if I need money, then that's how I go get it, is by going to work. I'm not used to having to rely on the universe and having to rely on God for money. Sometimes I could be very hard-headed and be very stubborn when it comes to listening to God. And I think that I know what God wants me to do. But I don't believe it. I don't believe that God would tell me that I can pursue my dreams of becoming a content creator and he will pay all my bills for me. It's hard for me to believe that, because that's not what real life is. Real life is people getting a job and they don't follow their dreams. They don't do nothing. They just get a job and they work till they're 50 years old. That's what I know. That's what my friends do. That's what people around me do. So that's the only thing that I know. I don't know nothing about, I don't know anything about not having a job, just doing YouTube or just doing content and trusting that God will provide for me. But this is what he's showing me, so it's just hard for me to believe it, I guess. And it's hard for me to believe that. And that's the thing about the Bible, is that we're supposed to walk with faith and not with sight. But it's hard. I will tell you right now, it's hard. It's just a very hard journey for me. This is like a spiritual journey. This is just something that I've never done before, and I didn't think it was possible. Well, I didn't think it was possible in this way. And it's hard for me because, like I said, it's hard for me to trust that God will provide. And I don't know why that's hard, because he's provided everything else. Like, it just sucks. And a lot of people are telling me, like, just go home, just go home. And I want to go home. I do want to go home, but then I don't want to, I kind of don't want to go backwards in life. Like, I'm in the middle. I don't know what to do. I don't know what God wants me to do. The only thing that I know that God wants me to do is to take my hands off of it and let him do it. Every time that I've done that, that's when, like, a breakthrough was right around the corner. Literally, the moment that we just take our hands off of it and stop trying to control everything, that's when God steps in and gives you a blessing. But you have to back up and back off, even if it's hard. You have to do it. In my case, it's very hard because I have a lot on the line. Like, I don't want to be homeless. I have bills to pay. Like, I have a lot on the line, and I have a lot to lose, I guess. So it's like, it's just hard. Because now that I made the decision that I'm not going to do DoorDash no more, I'm not going to touch DoorDash no more. I'm not. I'm done. Because I'm messing up my car, and like I said, no matter how much I do DoorDash, it's not enough money. It's not enough to come up with the amount that I need for my rent. So yeah, I'm done with DoorDash. So whatever God has for me, I'll just wait for it. And if his plan is to have me go back home, then that's what his plan is. If his plan is to keep me here and to keep helping me move forward his way, then that's his plan. I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see. But the only thing that I can tell myself is to stop stressing, stop worrying, because I've literally been okay every other time. Like, nothing bad has happened. So it's like, it's scary because you think that something bad is gonna happen, but nothing bad has ever happened to me. My whole journey, you guys can see it, is all documented. So nothing bad happened. The only thing that I can say is that the only thing that I can make of this situation, that I can think that God is trying to get my attention for me to do, is because the fact that I can't get childcare and I can't get a job, is leading me into only one direction of me following my dreams to become a content creator. And the reason why I haven't really pursued being a content creator is because I felt like I don't have any money. Like, my nails aren't done, my hair isn't done, like, I don't look the way that I want to look, so I don't want to be a content creator. But it's like, how long are you going to wait to be a content creator? You have to start now. And I've been on my journey on YouTube for about a year now. So I can say that I have been doing it, but I haven't been as consistent as I would like to be. And I haven't put all of my time or energy into it because I feel like I have to do DoorDash, I have to find a job, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to get childcare. I have so many things that I have to do. So it's like, How can I do that? That has to come last, because it's not important compared to everything else. It's not a priority. But I don't know, I feel like God, he makes a way for us. He makes a way for his children. God provides for his children, and he loves his children. He doesn't want us to struggle or work if that's not what we want to do. So I think what he is trying to have me do, it just sucks, because I think I know what God is trying to have me do, and I've been knowing this for a while now, but I just never like kept having faith on it. I just kept having faith in the real world, because in the real world I have bills and I have things to do and I have stuff to, you know, like in the real world everybody expects you to have a job. So it's hard to go a different path and just trust it. And I know that my path might not make sense to a lot of people, and it doesn't even make sense to me. I only can walk by faith and not by sight. And I know that, yeah, you could look crazy. You could end up looking real crazy. But I haven't looked crazy yet. Because God, he always has my back. He hasn't made me look crazy yet. He hasn't made me fall. He's been holding me up like this and carrying me the whole way. Even when the boat is rocking like this, God is still holding me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video right here. Yeah, this is probably a pretty long video, and I hope I didn't annoy you guys too much with my crying, but you guys have to understand where I'm at in life. Where I'm at in life right now, it requires a lot of faith. A lot. Like, it literally feels like I'm walking on a tightrope. That's what it feels like. It's very stressful. It's very hard. And yeah, this is just what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video right here, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.